What's going on, everybody? Back out here again today. I'm going to be doing one of my final proclamations tonight, you guys. One of my final preemptive programs for you, and we're going to be discussing a lot of things tonight. I believe we're getting to the end of the bull run in the next few months, and I believe we'll see a lot of crazy things volatility wise with cryptocurrencies and even in the news. Be ready for anything is all I can say. I've been out here for almost 2 years sharing with you my journey into the digital decade and the new quantum financial system, the evolution of money, and the greatest transition of wealth me, you, your kids, or anyone will ever witness. And these things I do believe wholeheartedly. I've tried my best to share with you news, patents, projects that I believe will solve real world problems that the people face today in the near distant future that will potentially gain some of you life-changing generational wealth and will also create passive income for you from here on out. Some of you have already seen exponential growths and ROIs on your investments since you've taken advantage of this same journey I have been. Again, none of this has ever been financial advice, just me documenting my journey for educational and entertainment purposes only. My time here is getting close and coming to an end because there is no point in me to continue to come out here and bring you everything that I have if you are not already taking advantage of it. If you are not already ready for this transition into a new monetary system, then you will just get left behind. The future was not meant for everyone, and I do not say that lightly. I've shared with you ways to protect your crypto and keep it off exchanges. I've shared with you what crypto is and how it's decentralized and you take control back of your financial sovereignty and freedom. You move away from the private Western central banking economy and you become your own bank where you can do your own loans and mortgages in the future. You can take collateralized loans out against your crypto right now. As you continue to make life-changing wealth as we enter into the last leg of this euphoric, parabolic bull run that I do believe we will start seeing for some coins anytime now. Cardano, one we will talk about tonight, is a leader among those like Solana and a few others. XDC is at all-time highs, another coin that I've praised several times on this channel. I've shared with you thousands and thousands of hours of hard due diligence and research that I have done over 3 years now. I've been fooling around with crypto since 2012. Took a long break and been back at it ever since. Made life-changing wealth I've shared with you and screamed at the top of my lungs when XRP was at $1.96 and Bitcoin was at 63,000 plus. How I had turned just 12 to 15K from last year into over 100 grand. And then I watched 70K disappear and I did not care because I am in it for the long run. And as we enter into this bull run, I will take my initial profits out and then some, but keep a large remainder of my portions until 2025 when I do believe our lives change forever. It's very important that you have an exit plan, that you do not follow the hype and you do not chase the FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out. Do not chase after Solana now that it's almost at its 1618 Fibonacci extension and retracement level. You've already missed it. Not financial advice. All I'm saying is, again, be smart and do your own due diligence and research. Build your own exit plan, because I'm going to be out here sharing posts as soon as I can. Whether they're videos or posts telling you, being transparent with you, what I'm doing with my crypto as I'm exiting the markets. Am I holding it in USD? Am I capitulating into XLM, XRP, XDC, other small cap coins? I'm probably not getting into XDC anymore. I'm probably going to hold and then just get out and then hold the remainder of XDC, 45 to 60% of my bag for the long run. We'll see what happens. But I still believe that XLM and XRP are two highly undervalued cryptos that people sleep on. We have Flare networks and all these Spark and all the free airdrops coming to XRP holders very soon. Over 6 of them now. It's amazing what you can do and how you can build life-changing generational wealth if you're an early investor in innovation, and which is why I've spent so much time sharing with you my journey. I've shared with you how to set up your exchanges, write down your key phrase, write down your passcode, and write down your account name. Go in there and set up your verification processes on Bitrue, Kraken, Qcoin, multiple exchanges. So when you start to see life-changing generational wealth in your portfolio, you can exit the market without any problems. You're already ready to go. You have multiple exchanges in case they go down because of the mass volume of usage when you start to see these prices increase. It's historic that Coinbase goes down in the middle of a bull run. That's how you know you're in a bull run. Point blank period. It's not going to be surprising if you do not move your crypto off exchanges and you miss out on the top and you enter into a bear market and you watch 90% of your investments disappear because you could not access your funds because you never moved them into a wallet. You kept them on exchanges. I've told you time and time again to stay ready so you never have to get ready. Point blank period. So I hope you guys are ready, and I hope you enjoy if you've taken advantage of this. I've shared multiple coins that you could have got 100,000 of real easy for a few $100 that you could have anywhere from 2 to 4x within a month after getting them. I've shared bullish projects that I believe will make it after regulatory clarity. And I hope that you have taken advantage. And I hope that most of you have moved in silence, because I do believe that your financial sovereignty is what lies in the balance if you get ushered in to this new monetary system on central bank digital currencies. But all that being said, you guys, I hope you're ready, because I do believe we're about to experience some never before seen events in the near distant future. And I've been out here warning you for almost 2 years now, and almost none of you will be prepared for what happens next. I'm going to go ahead and get into the price charts and head out of this video. Again, it's one of my final proclamations because we're entering into the bull market, the last euphoric parabolic price discovery run, before we enter into what I believe is another 4-year cycle until 2025, when we see life-changing generational wealth. And I do not want any of you to follow the hype and chase the FOMO because of the fear of missing out. If you're not already in, you're probably already missed out. Not financial advice. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to look at Bitcoin real quick. Obviously, it's the leader in the market. You see Bitcoin XRP reaching the danger zone. XRP, I don't think it's quite there yet. Blockchain backer on his channel shows it on his Fibonacci extension level at the 702. And I'm not talking anything bad about the blockchain backer or anything, but mine's set up a little different, and it has been from the entire time, and it's worked very great. I believe we're not quite there on the XRP price chart. I believe that's at the $40, $50 range that I've been calling for, where I do believe we will see some volatility at the 618 on XRP. We'll talk about that when we get there. But as we look at Bitcoin right here and we see that 200 double exponential moving average, it's looking very nice. We see multiple daily closes above this 200 exponential movement average. Very bullish. Got a cross with the median above the 200 exponential. As we look at the 55, we're nearing a cross for a bullish cross right there that I'm hoping to see in the next day or two. We'll see what happens. I spoke a few days ago on my last video about the full moon that was on the 22nd, which was a very, just something we were looking out for. I believed it could have been a very bearish day. We see it had a low of, it was red most of the day until near the end. Had a low of about $48,000 for Bitcoin. So we saw a pullback, but again, we always know 3 to 5 days before the full moon or 3 to 5 days after the full moon, we can be bearish. Again, it was on the 22nd, 1, 2, 3. 3 days before, we saw a low of $43,000. So again, not surprising that we see these things happen esoterically around the moon cycles like this. We saw the bullish increase around our new moon. The rally in August, a high to $50,000. We got that at the end of August. Not surprising. Remember, our bull flag half staff breakout got us to 50,000, but we pulled it back conservatively to 49, 48K. Okay. So again, good to see some multiple support levels on this 200 double exponential moving average. And again, I'm watching to see if this 55 crosses that soon for the Bitcoin price chart. As we take a look at the RSI for Bitcoin, we're continuing to still set lower highs. We've got higher lows set on the RSI, which is bullish. If you wanted to, you could, trend lines don't mean anything, but you can draw one from back here and, fool around with it and, find some levels of support and resistance against this. And so it seems like we're holding support on this trend. Got multiple touches. Again, 3 or more touches on the trend line just confirms it, but they're really easy to break. Nothing really matters. We know that. This MACD though, we had a bearish cross for a few days, about 3 or 4 days. Bullish. We're looking to touch the MACD again, the signal line again very soon. So we'll keep an eye on that on the daily time frame. That's, will we see a bounce off this signal line and bullish histograms continue to form, or will we go bearish again on the daily time frame? We're gonna have to see. It's been a while since we've been bearish, and held bearishness on the daily time frame, which is what's keeping me, watching that for Bitcoin right now as we, set at the 702 Fibonacci retracement level for Bitcoin in the danger zone. Anything can happen. Anything from right here. We've seen this rejection from the 702 Fibonacci retracement level on multiple occasions for everything. Very, very important key level, this golden pocket, this golden ratio that we want to break right here. And I mean break. So we're going to continue to watch that. Again, I called for that 51 to 55,000 volatility range for Bitcoin. Why? Because, yeah, that's our golden pocket to the 786. That's why I called for that. So as we look at the 3-day time frame for Bitcoin real quick, bullish, when you're in doubt, zoom out, you guys. Bullish on the MACD that we were just talking about on the daily. Still want to keep an eye on everything, but very bullish, spacing right here between the MACD and the signal line, forming some bullish histograms. I would like to see this volume get up higher on this. We'll see what happens. Trend line still holding support on the RSI. We're setting at 63, not too high, but we've seen that historically get absolutely parabolic, which is what I do believe is going to happen in the near distant future, before we see another retracement and pullback. But again, we don't hang out in these areas very long, whether we're down here or up here. So the relative strength index is looking healthy on the 3-day time frame. It's not too bullish. It's not up there too high. Again, I do believe that our ABC correction move came in right here, entered into a Wyckoff accumulation period, and I see an automatic rally out of it. Will we enter into SOSs right here? Is this an SOS? I'm still debating on discussing that right now. 3-day time frame, we see the 55 above the 200 exponential moving average, very bullish. Holding support above that. Multiple daily closes above both of them, bullish. These are 3-day time frame candles, by the way. I can't really complain about anything I see right now, but except for that, I'm very cautious with the 702 Fibonacci retracement level, the danger zone where anything can happen, where it can send us into another accumulation period to possibly as low as I never count out the 236 at 35K, which I don't believe would hit. I believe would hold support at around 39 to 37K. To be quite frank, if we were to see that, whether it's another 30-day period to draw this out into a full 200-day period, it wouldn't be surprising. Another thing we talked about was the 58-day bottom. We see that the bottom came in exactly. I gotta go to the. Excuse me. Let me go to the daily time frame. You spoke about the 58-day bottoms before with Bitcoin. So if we pull from our low, dang it. Alright, give me a second. I keep messing up. If we pull from our low, and our low previously back in June on the 22nd, and we go over 58 days, it brings us to the 19th of August, where we saw that 3 days before bottom, $43,000 Bitcoin, before our full moon. Again, bearish before our full moon, typically bearish before our full moon, and typically bullish on our new moons. September, I do believe on the 3rd, historically Bitcoin, it pulls back on the 3rd through the 16th and then regains its dominance. Bitcoin dominance is setting here at 43% right now, and I do believe very soon it will hit 50 plus, 55 maybe percent dominance. We'll just have to see. I do believe that Bitcoin dominance comes back into the picture very soon, and altcoins will obviously, they'll be pulling back during this time period, of course, until Bitcoin hits its top for the cycle, for your cycle end, and then altcoins enter into their alt season during Bitcoin's ABC correction mode. It's just historically speaking, this is what happens. So I'm definitely watching again the start of Rosh Hashanah, the 6th, 7th, and 8th, with the Shemitah coming up, the 50-year Jubilee, very important year financially. These are things I'm paying attention to as we enter into this historic area for Bitcoin around the 3rd of September. So the 3rd, the 6th to the 16th, I'm watching for some volatility possibly. We'll see what happens. Again, just bringing you historic technical analysis. Again, as we look at Solana, it's, still working its way up to the 1618 Fibonacci retracement level. I've already told you at $78, we cashed out 28% of our holdings on this channel. We capitulated back into XRP because I still believe it's highly undervalued, and I'll continue to do that as these things like Solana continue to reach up for their extensions and before they enter into a bear market. By 200 if it hits it. I've already been out of all of it and capitulated. I don't care really. I'm just glad I hold it and I'm able to make a profit. It's just a small holding of mine, just very small percentage. So it's just a get money quick, capitulate. XRP always was the game plan. We're achieving it so far. As we look at ADA, dang it. Congratulations to Cardano holders. I put this coin out here when it was under 80 cents. You could have got it anywhere from 60 to 80 cents when I first spoke about this months ago in my very first video when Elon Musk was out here telling you guys to, get Bitcoin, and he's taking it on his balance sheets at $57,000. The news was out here telling you guys that, oh my God, get into Bitcoin and, let me just pull this up and show you guys, just so I'm just saying, Bitcoin broke to an all-time high of $57,000, and it's right here at its top at new all-time high. And I'm my first video, and I'm telling you guys about coins that are under a fucking dollar that will change your life. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you that it fucking changed mine. And they're telling you to buy this. Elon Musk is telling you to buy this. Everybody does. It pulls back really hard, then shoots up for a high. We see on May 8th that he comes out on Saturday Night Live, and then Bitcoin pulls back 70.2%. Bitcoin equals, let me just go ahead and show you, because 70.2, which sums to 72, we know that, well, Bitcoin in numerology equals 72. Give me a second. Boom, 72 right there. None of this is surprising. I'm just saying. And you wonder why I've spent my entire last 2 years almost dedicated my life to trying to help you change your life financially. And I'm the fucking idiot. I'm just saying, don't pay attention to what these Jesuit fucks are telling you, like Elon Musk, who's just I believe, just a Jesuit puppet. But I'll shut up. That might hurt some people's feelings. They might follow him on Twitter. But, it's not surprising to him say that, things like Dogecoin, when I'm out here telling you to, I believe your grandkids will call you legends one day if you sell your Dogecoin, which equals 72 in numerology, when it's at 72 cents. If you sell it and then capitulate it into XRP, your kids will, and your grandkids will call you legends one day if you would have done that. And Dogecoin ain't been the same since, has it? I'm just saying. I'm not saying it won't go back up, but I'm just saying I believe everything's going to go back up as we enter into this euphoric price discovery parabolic end of the bull market that we've been waiting on for 3 years. So, I'm just saying, I'm out here to give this to you. One of my final proclamations. I'm just talking, just random. We're going to go to the XRP price chart. We spoke about ADA. Congratulations. We'll go ahead and pull up the Fibonacci. I didn't speak much about that because I went to a rant. But, ADA is doing its thing, you guys. I mean, it's a big deal. ADA is a big deal. Very bullish on this. I first got into this at 9 cents. Up exponentially. Truly blessed to have, been able to. I thought I lost this at one time. I lost access to this wallet with some VeChain, and we're talking about like some healthy amount of VeChain as well as some healthy amount of Zilliqa. Okay, and 7 months goes by, and then I find this piece of paper because I always tell you guys to write your shit down. Your 12 to 24 key phrases, your account name, and your passcode. I mean, it's just important to have. And I was able to access it one day, my wallet, and get my stuff out. And I was blessed to have been able to see my few $100s in each one of these projects turn into well, a few $1,000s in each one of these projects. Very bullish, very bullish. So, again, being an early adopter in innovation, I believe, is very, very important. This is the first asset class being issued since the 1600s, and I believe this asset class will swallow every existing asset class known to man out there today. As we look at the Fibonacci extension levels for um, Cardano, I'm really looking to, by $7, $8, I'm conservatively gonna already be out of this holding. What I'm gonna sell of it, whether that's taking a collateralized loan out against it or just selling my initial investment, getting my profit out, capitulating it into XRP or just USD and possibly gold and silver. Um, we'll just have to see. I will not get cash. I will hold digital US dollar in my ledgers where they're air gapped and offline. Again, I will control my financial sovereignty moving forward into this new economy. Point blank, period. I will become my own bank. Um, I'll take collateralized loans out of every one of my XRP that I sell. I will not sell it. I'll take a loan out against it using things like Nexo, NEXO, where you can take a collateralized loan out against your holdings, and then pay that loan back over time. So you can accumulate, you get your half of that holding back. They hold half and freeze it. You take a loan out against half. As long as you pay the loan, you get your half back. Point blank, period. So that's what I'll do. Things like XLM as well. I won't sell them. I'll take collateralized loans out against them. Hard to tax that, isn't it? See, I'm going to try and avoid capital gains tax. Very important to do your own due diligence and research. So, looking for Cardano to hit that 1618. That's going to be around roughly, $3.40. We're going to capitulate a percentage of the holdings there. We're aiming to capitulate there. We're aiming to capitulate around $5.07. If it sees 8 or 10 and we hold some and we haven't capitulated, well, we'll figure it out. But 40 to 60% of Cardano will be held in my portfolio till 2025. Point blank, period. Just being completely transparent because it's one of our leaders right now. As we look at XDC, before we look at XRP, it's another coin that's broken out. One of our holdings, very important holding. We know this is the quarter R3 settler token partnered with Flare Networks. They have adopted it, but it's not. This is R3 quarter settlers token. Point blank, period. That's all I got to say. It's partnered with XRP. It's partnered with Stellar. It's partnered with, I think it's developed by Stellar, as a matter of fact, and it's partnered with Flare. Point blank, period. It's one of the major holdings and tokens that we have in our portfolio. With VeChain, XRP, XLM, and our airdrops coming from the XRP community. We see this massive W pattern breakout as we zoom out. Boom. Classic W pattern breakout. Very bullish for XDC. Again, headed for that 618 Fibonacci retracement level. This is where I've got it. It's sitting at roughly about 21 cents. That's what I've been aiming for, to take my first initial profits to capitulate into XRP. Why not? It hasn't taken off yet. I believe it's underrated. Why won't it take off if everything else is? We could see some pullbacks. We'll have to see what happens. Only time will tell. But capitulate, make more money, more ROI. Just saying, not financial advice, what I'm doing. Okay? So, very, very bullish to see XDC doing its thing. Let's hoping the Bollinger Bands would come up. I almost already had them up. Yeah, very bullish. We haven't had any daily closes outside of the topside Bollinger Band except for back here, which showed our continuation. So I'm expecting a cool off, and we've had that over the last few days. We'll see what happens. Our median's way down here at around 13 cents is where I would love to see held support if anything happens, which would be above our previous low, setting a higher low. If we were to see a pullback right here, very bullish on that. That 200-day, is it at? Oh, it ain't gonna pull it up. It's not. It hasn't been on picture that long. Here's the 55 and the 200-day exponential moving average. We see it's way above that. They're under the median. The 8-day and the 21-day. Well, 21 days holding the median. The 8 days very bullish. I'm sure the 8 days had a 13-day moving average bullish cross, which is why we're seeing gaps between all of these. I don't have that pulled up. Probably could, and you'd see that 13 probably in between here with a very bullish 8-day above the 13-day moving average cross, which is good to see. 8, 13, 21, 55, 200, very bullish open alligator mouth for XDC right here, which is why we're seeing this multiple daily closes on this 8-day moving average holding as support right now. So, it's been a while since we've been under it, back in the 9th of August. So very bullish right after we see this price increase right after our new moon, which was on the 8th of August. And you wonder why I'm so bullish. I mean, I'm just saying I follow the moon cycle. What the fuck? People think I'm crazy. I'm not. It's just esoteric. You're not going to get the tangibles out of it. People need the black and white. They need the tangibles. Well, I need to know why you do that. But shut up. It's worked for a year and a half. Again, I don't believe we're at the 702 Fibonacci retracement level like Blockchain Backer said. Nothing against Blockchain Backer. He knows a hell of a lot more than I do. But I pulled it from the swing high to the swing low, which is I didn't go to the candle body closes. I went to the wicks, so very different. I believe XRP with the high volatility and as many retail investors that is in it that fucks with the price movement because they don't know what they're doing. I'm just saying. We know there's a lot of weak hands that we're trying to weed out of this community because, well, anyways, not getting into that. But that's why I went from the wicks when I pulled my Fibonacci retracement level, which is why I believe we're setting at the 5. I don't believe we've broken the 618, which is where that $1.40, that bull flag that I've been that bull trap that I've been warning of, is where I thought it would come into play at. It was around $1.40, and I still think we could see some volatility around that level. I'm just saying. Wow. That 13-day, that 8-day, we saw that previous 8-day cross above this 13 black moving average that I've got pulled up on the screen right here. If you can see that, boom, right there. We see that 8-day is moved under that. I would like to see that pick back up and get above that 13-day. That would be very bullish to see a 8-day and a 13-day double exponential moving average cross right here. Again, we're holding resistance to both of those right now, without a daily close above both of those. Anywhere from about $1.26 to $1.28 or 30. I'd love to see a daily close above that anytime now to get back up above that, treat it as support for signs of continuation upwards. We'll have to see what happens. Full moon was yesterday, August 23rd today, and already showing the 24th because we had our daily candle close at 8 o'clock, which closed at, for XRP, $1.24. Right above our 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. So, we held support of that tonight. We've already in the last few hours wicked below it to get a low of this new daily close. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. We know, though, the full moon, which we're typically bearish, came on the 22nd. Well, we got a low on the 22nd of the full moon. We know 3 to 5 days before, so the 5th day's here, very bearish day, with a low 4 days before of roughly $1.05. So we know XRP sums to 15 in numerology, so not surprising to see $1.05 a few days before the full moon. Just a very bearish low. Again, lows around the full moon, highs around the new moon. I can't say this enough. Yeah, that's enough for the exponential moving averages. The super trends, the super trends got me got me watching it because it's just something to keep an eye on. I haven't got a signal yet, but it it's just consistent. It's just consolidated sideways. Price action moves sideways. We've just consolidated around this 123 area. We know that's very symbolic in the XRP community. That 123, that 321, as above, so below. Bearable guy, shout out. You know, I can't wait to tell people after I make life changing wealth with XRP that I fucking got into it because I followed a cartoon bear. They're not even gonna believe me. I never seen him wrong. Why the fuck wouldn't I follow him? I mean, shit. Thank you for changing my life, Bearable Guy 123. Go do your research about him. See if you can solve some of them riddles. Um, I can't complain about much, you guys. Wow, that's very bullish. 13 day. Where's that 21 day? Okay, you got the 13 day above the 21 day, the 55 day above the 200 day on our exponential movement averages, just our exponentials, not our doubles or anything. Very open alligator mouth. I think it looks better in Bitcoins, to be quite frank. Just my opinion. Um, multiple, multiple daily closes above this 13 day. Massive support. I mean, the candle body closes are just amazing. The wicks aren't even down there, real low. So I just see signs of continuation, but a very anything can happen. The RSI again on Bitcoin was setting lower lows. It was holding a trend line. As we pull this one on the daily time frame for XRP out, well, we see that we might be breaking the trend line, which again, trend lines mean absolutely nothing, so it wouldn't be surprising. This ROI we topped out at 83.5, so again, we don't hang out there long. We could be pulling back. It'd be healthy to see that. Again, the full moon was yesterday, so any 3 to 5 days after can typically be bearish. So we'll have to see what happens over the next few days. Do we retest some of these exponential movement averages? Do we go back and retest this $1.10, $1.13, $1.08 level? Possibly. I think so. We'll have to see what happens. MACD is looking very bullish on the daily time frame, but we could be seeing a bearish cross anytime now. I mean, I think we're lining up for a bearish cross to set some bearish histograms for a few days on this MACD. I mean, look at how long we've been bullish on this MACD on the daily time frame for XRP, and you wonder why I'm cautious. I'm just saying. Coming from a technical analysis point, we know XRP is a red-headed stepchild and do what it wants to. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. Multiple, I mean, unsustained growth for the 3 day time frame. I do believe. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of the last 12, 13 candles are bullish or green. It wouldn't be surprising to see a pullback right here. We've been closing. We've closed this. Well, we ain't closed it yet, but we're possible to close this on the inside of the top side Bollinger Band. We've seen multiple 3 day closes above, about 4 of them. For continuation, we'll have to see what happens. A pullback right here before continuation would not be, out of the picture. Again, could we test this previous $1.10, $1.11 level? I think so. It goes back 3 years. It would be healthy to see. Again, bull flag, bull trap area around the $1.40, $1.50 area is what I'm expecting. Could send us into a reaccumulation period, which is what I've always believed this has been, not just a Wyckoff accumulation period, but a Wyckoff reaccumulation period before we moved out. Possibly give us another one of these drawn out sideways S's or you patterns. We'll just have to see. Um, the super trend on XRP is still in the 3 day time frame. I think it's still got some room to grow. I really do. We'll just have to see what comes up. I think what happens next will be shocking to everybody, though. I mean, I think we see new all-time highs for a lot of these cryptos in the near distant weeks, days to come. We'll just have to see what happens. I'm signing out of this one, you guys. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. Work 14 so hours a day. See what happens. Uh, I had to make some life changes. Can't come out here and do this for you guys forever. I gave you almost 2 years. I gave you as long as I could. I hope you're moving in silence and you're taking advantage of it. Each and every one of you. It's helped me change my life. You wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe. Just learning how to, do my own finances, learning economics, and how the world really works. It's amazing. I do believe that you can manifest anything when you unlock the power of the mind. Knowledge applied is power. It's not just that knowledge is power. It's knowledge applied is power. But I'm signing out, you guys, and I pray that you do well. Take care, and God bless. We'll see you again as soon as I'm back.